What's up, family? Doing just good, 11 in Brooklyn. Uh, some survival tips here on the video I'm going to post. I do not own the copyright for the video. It's for awareness purpose only. But there's some survival tips here for you to just take for note, just in case, not if, when the shade of fun, you can protect yourself and your windows from any light coming in or going out so that people know that you're inside the house. So check this video out and prepare yourself, folks. Hang on.
In some uncertain times, chaos just seems to keep popping up everywhere. And there are so many things going on, it's hard to really wrap your head around it. But one of the things that people are most concerned about is, in fact, their safety and the safety of the people they care about. I've got an idea, I've got a little tip, this can help you out in certain situations. When people think about security, they think about attack dogs, alarm systems, cameras, boarding up their windows, firearms, and all those sort of things. And those are all definitely layers of security. But one thing that gets overlooked often, and it's quite easy to do, is light security. Now, traditional room darkening curtains do reduce the light significantly, leaving a very, very small percentage to permeate. In some cases, depending upon your window design, could almost completely eliminate any light coming in. But in terms of overall security, the problem is there's still that small amount that could permeate. And for safety reasons, think of it this way. There might be a power outage. It could be localized to your neighborhood or your entire city. It might be regional to a whole portion of the country, or it could be a grid down situation. On the other aspect, it could be a case where the power's up and running, everyone still has it, but you have rioting and looting and everything else going on. You want to be able to ensure that, effectively speaking, people can't see into where you're at, whether you're on the first floor of an apartment building, whether you're on the third floor of a house, whatever the situation is, you want to attract zero attention to you. And with this, a duct tape, a decent pair of scissors, and a 42-gallon contractor bag, I'll show you how you can do just that. Now, the reason why I'm choosing the contractor bags over just regular garbage bags, plain and simple, the material itself is a lot more resilient, it's heavy duty, and the bag, when opened up, holds to a more or less rectangular shape, making it easier to fit to any size window. Now, the bag overall is 32 inches in width, and usable space is overall 42 inches all the way up to where the ties are. You can measure that out against the window frame, the interior of the window that you want to use. Now, right off the top, you think to yourself, wouldn't it be easier to board up the windows? It makes it more secure, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch. But hey, someone at that location has power. You might have a solar battery backup that you can run everything in your place. You might be running off of flashlights and candles. Does not matter. The simple fact is that if someone on the outside observes light coming from your area, that's going to draw them literally like moths to a flame. And it may be an innocent person who's just simply curious. It may be someone who's scared, or it may be someone that has ill intent on taking what they want from whoever it is. So you don't need that. And in daylight, and people don't think about this, yes, broad daylight, you can look at a window of a house or an apartment and it can be difficult to see in. But if there's any type of light in the background or coming from the side or sufficient active movement too close to the window, that also can be an indicator that there's someone there. Now, this window is the same width across. When you seal it up, it blocks out all the light coming in. This way, you know confidently with the tape along the edges, it's going to prevent light from getting out, and it's going to effectively make a black surface against the windows, making it more difficult for a person to clearly tell with any amount of depth perception if there's simply nothing in the room, if the room itself is dark, or if they just simply can't see through the glass to clearly see what's inside. Now, I've already cut one side. I'm just going to zip the edge of the scissors along and get the second side opened up. With these bags also, it makes it a little bit easier that they have been folded. They've somewhat creased along the edges. So it makes getting the scissors in there as long as they're nice and sharp, a smooth, easy process. And again, you get down towards the end, you don't want to snip across the entire thing, just down the sides and leave the very bottom end connected. Now I've already got it taped across the top. It's just a matter of lining it up. I'm going to go over the outside portion of it just to get it up here to give you an idea. And you put it across the top of the windowsill. In this case, I've got these curtains, so I'm going to have to lift them up, slide it behind. Easy enough to do. Make sure you get both halves in there. And just speed it down. Now, clearly, if you were in a serious situation, you'd pull these curtains off, you'd move them out the way. That's not a big deal. I'm not doing that because this demonstration leads to me getting this done without leaving a trace behind. Now, I've only put the tape across the top and draped it down. You can still see a little bit of light along this edge and then a little bit of light there. The most light that you do notice is down here towards the bottom. But again, this is just one piece of tape across the top. Now, if I'm going to do this effectively for the purpose that needs to be done, I put 2 layers down each side, I press it on real good, I'd secure across the bottom. But again, I'm not going to do that because when I go to remove that, there's possibility that it may take some of the paint off, and then I'm going to be in a whole different safety situation altogether. So there you have it. A box of 42-gallon contractor bags, a roll of duct tape.
All right, folks, there you go. He's saying exactly what to do.
And you can set up blackout curtains.
Blackout curtains. We're not having to buy curtains. Use plastic bags.
To add an extra layer of security to your home, your house, your shelter, whatever the case may be. And this is simple enough that you could have small children help you out. If you've got step stools or little ladders, that can help you reach the top part of the window. So if you get everything measured out.
Okay, family, there you have it. Some slight protection for your windows. Like I said, it's not if, when. I'm out of here. Peace out. Lots of love. Lots of love, folks. I'm out of here.